Clarencenyc, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Analytical Call. I'm coming to you straight out of NYC on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Yes, guys. So, I'm getting ready to do what I got to do and need to do for myself. And I'm not going to even lie to you. I don't really go on YouTube to look at the young people stuff. I go on YouTube for like news information, and the people I follow are much grown. They're grown. They're around my age group, a little bit older. Some may be a little bit younger, but most people are around my age and older. So I'm not into the prank videos. I'm not into like the high definition type of like videos where you have like so much special effects. Even though it's great content, it's just not in my age demographic. This doesn't track me. It's for the young people. It's for like the people from through the age of like, I would say 10 to 19. Let's keep it real. Once you got a job and paying bills, that ain't your life. Now, we all know who's popping on YouTube, particularly in the Black YouTube circuit. And one of the people that blew up was Queen Naija and Chris. Okay, Queen Naija and Chris. We all know they got married when they were young. They went on YouTube because they were struggling financially, which was a great venue for them to release their music. They blew up because they were a young couple with a baby and they were married. They were a young married couple. That's what made them popular. They got on YouTube, made like thousands of dollars a month, and Chris cheated on Queen Naija, and they divorced. And it was Queen that broke it up, not Chris. Even though he did cheat, Queen didn't want it. Her heart was broken. All of a sudden, around the time when they're breaking up, a guy named Clarencenyc pops up into the photo. Now, a lot of people say that Queen saw Clarence's photo and she liked him. And I'm going to get into that. Also, some people say that Clarence was sent to Queen and is a handler and he's trying to take her down through financial gain, but he's also using her to come up. I must speak on that too. They also say that Clarence's sister is managing her and that she's taking Queen's money for a come up as well. Then people also say that Chris is still in love with Queen and that the whole situation with Parker McKenna Posey didn't work out because Parker McKenna Posey wanted Queen's life and she realized that she was being played as the, I'm not going to say the jump off, so to speak, but like, like you the girl, you the rebound chick, the rebound girl. She was the rebound girl. And she got upset, and that's how the fight really came about. I got my theory, but I'm going to go into Clarencenyc's ass. Clarence, me and you, we from the same city, bro. You just 10 years younger than me. You the same age as my niece. What I don't like about you, per se, is that you're whoring out Queen Naija. And I'm going to say why. You made that video that everybody is talking about where you smacked Queen Naija's hands because she was making sure the dirt inside her nails were cleaned out. You even talked over her in that conversation. You also mentioned that you don't like Queen Naija to wear her shorts to her knees. You make sure that she has them pulled up and you even pull them up for her because you find her sexier when her shorts are high. Bro, you are a pimp. That's a pimp mentality. What man wants a whole bunch of people to look at their girl's thighs? Then also, you got her exposing her buttocks when she's in the water. She's taking photos poking out her butt. Then the ultimate to me, which is why I couldn't take it anymore, was you caused her with the prank about the vagina hygiene, female hygiene, where you was spraying, had the water spraying in between her vagina, even though she had pants on, but still, you could see, her whole legs was open wide, and y'all thought that prank was funny. Okay? When Queen was with Chris, she never did stuff like that. When you look at those old videos, he never whores her out. He has respect for his wife. Okay? He really loved her. He just made a mistake, and what I believe he did was he was being young and dumb. He got caught up in a marriage. He agreed to it, but he's still young, and he probably wanted to still get those urges off. I'm not saying what he did was right, but I think that Queen should have gave him a second chance. But what I believe Queen did, I do believe that Queen saw Clarence, and after he cheated on her, I believe Queen was probably like, oh, I think he's cute. And I also think that he contacted her first and saw that they cheated, and that was a good way for him to get into Queen's life so he could try his clothing line to pop off, even though it really hasn't. And two, come up through his social media, even though he came out with a YouTube channel after he got with her. And three, have his sister get in on the money. They are using that girl financially, okay? Also, let's keep this in mind. Nobody knew who Clarence was until Queen Naija picked him up, okay? And let's also keep this in mind. If he really loved Queen Naija so much, if he was really down for Queen Naija, why would he get her pregnant right away after they got together? They've only been dating for about 11 months. It hasn't even been a year. And I think Queen Naija is like 6 months pregnant. That's too soon to have a baby, Queen. And you just signed a record deal. Your song Medicine was blowing up on the charts. You already have one child. Why would you have another child by a man that you're not even married to? Okay? He is Queen's handler. Then he said, oh, the only reason I love CJ because I have to love CJ. It's like a duty because I love Queen. You're supposed to love CJ because he is a child. You're not supposed to force your love on him. And then going to say, oh, I love CJ because he's going to be my son's big brother. So I have no choice. I have to love him because he's going to be my son's brother. I have a duty. He doesn't have a choice. You're supposed to love a child. If you're with Queen Naija, you're supposed to love him. That's a guarantee. He comes in the deal. Then I got to call Queen's ass out because Queen, you a trifling mom. Because when CJ was on the tour with y'all and he was like, mommy, mommy, mommy. She let that bum Clarence get her attention and not let her talk to her son CJ. Clarence is insecure. He don't like CJ. See, the whole problem is this, and I'm going to tell you what it is too. He knows that CJ comes first in Naja's life. He knows Chris is still going to be around. But what he had to do was to solidify his place in her life. And the only way he could do it was by getting Queen pregnant. Because he could marry her without a kid, and she could divorce him and say sayonara if it don't work out. But that kid is like etched in stone in Queen's life. He ain't going nowhere. And he could give her for child support and take the kid and say she don't know how to raise a kid. Look and have a whole bunch of videos to prove it in court. Clarence is dangerous. And I'm going to call this video Clarence is Dangerous to Queen Naija. What I want to say is this. When you want to become famous, you better be careful who you bring in your life. You may think that the person that you're with at the moment is bad, maybe because they did something bad to you. But forgiveness is the key to healing. And I've learned that. If Queen would have forgave Chris and given them a second chance, she wouldn't be in a relationship where she don't know how to get out of. Because this relationship, she's stuck. She's scared of Clarence. When Clarence smacked her on camera, She was shook. And that tells me there's a lot of slapping going around. And it ain't just on the hands. I think it's on the face too. But I think that it's going to get more aggressive once she have that baby. And Queen, this is a message from me to you. Get the hell away from him before it's too late. And on that note, this is your girl, Miss Anna Little Cole. I'm signing off. Make sure to share this video. Follow me on Spreaker.com. Hit the notification bell on YouTube. Hit the like button. Comment and share. And talk to y'all real soon. Peace.